Welcome back, everybody. We are casting 1v1 here that Louis sent me the other day. Finally getting a chance to do it here. So we got a 1v1. We're going to get playing here. I'm trying Capture Age, running off the Windows version, like the Xbox Store version of the AoE. So we'll see how well it runs. But we're going to cast a 1v1 here. We got Louis as Vietnamese with 3 whole elo points lead on Ruiz Aguilar. Aguilar? Aguilar? Aguilar. And of course, we got the patented unlimited juice. Good luck, have fun. Always throwing that out there. Loving it. And we got, looking at the map here, we got a pretty forward base here for Louis. The walls here on the front side, front to top, aren't too terrible. If you need a wall later, but you got to make big walls to be anywhere sort of efficient tying to these wood lines on the backside. So maybe you wall the top and then you're forcing the fights down on the south, but might not be necessary to try to force a direction. You don't really have super mobility as Dravidians, who he's going against here. But looking at this map, even crazier walls. Oh, excuse me. I think I muted myself right before the cough there. But super open forward half of his base. See how it goes. I'm loving so far the idle TC time staying really low here for Louis. Yeah, doing good. Keeping the vills queue. This is the difficult portion before you bring in the boar, where you're like getting close on your villager queue on things. So how it goes. We got boar on wood, going to lure the boar, found all the sheep. Looking good, and throwing a boar in. Got the lead in the reds collected so far, really high. A lot higher here. I wonder why that's the case. Worker efficiency, maybe just in general. But a whole 100 res collected. Doing a better job working on that. Probably not great efficiency of this guy underneath his TC. He is pushing in the deers too. With decaying though, and that's kind of a really annoying spot for that to be. It's going to be hard to get multiple fills on it. You could just do a couple. But I got a weird flashing in my screen as I zoom out. I don't know if that's in the that'll show up in your guys's or not. I'm going to turn the audio up a little bit too. Appears to be a little low on the mixer, audio mixer in OBS. Okay. Red is housed, pretty badly housed. Ooh, but we got some idle time on the other side, so it's going to be about even on the idle TC time. 1 villager worth. Got some real ugliness under the TC here for red. Not exactly what you want to see, but he's getting it sorted. On to berries. Let's see. I like the look so far. Yeah, finishing off. Got some gooses. Second one came in. Red's collected's evening out a little bit more, but let's think through here. So we have the ask of what we think each civ is going to go for here, and I think it's pretty straightforward for Vietnamese of going archers and skirms, just playing with your range units here. Another mute. Excuse me. So I think we'd like to see that. Because Dravidians really lack anything on the stable side of things. No bloodlines, no husbandry. Well, I think they're getting husbandry, or they have husbandry. Oh, it shows the cost. So I think you play into that. Dravidians have the faster firing skirms, but you have extra HP and everything. So I think an eventual goal. Oh, I'd love to see if we drop off all the food. Yes, and we're straight up to Feudal Age. 19 vills, bloom, and up. And red is going to be more timing here with bloom, right? Yes, got the loom. And he's got a, annoyingly placed mining camp way too close to the gold. But we haven't moved over to gold here for the juice, so I'd be interested to see what we're doing. Though once you click up to feudal age here, in these really fast, oh, you're getting the barracks up. Good, good, good. I wasn't sure. I was a little worried of the wood count at first. You need to swap some over here if you're going to go range units. Yeah, getting them on the stragglers for a little bit, but you got 2 lumber camps, so getting on those lumber camps might as well. And if you're going to go archers, you need to get a barracks down. You need to get a mining camp down too. So you really need to, like, as soon as you click up to feudal age, get 10 or 12 on wood. Let's see, we're gathering the stone. You're going to beat him to feudal, but timing here is going to negate itself in the lack of wood. Getting farms down. Maybe we're going to go scouts or scholar. See, these are both delaying whatever your military building should be. No surprise. What is red doing? No military building yet, so there's his range. He had gotten on gold, and he's got 9 and 2. Not bad. We'll just see skirms, but no, it is okay. So my build a mining camp statement incorrect. You were planning to go some scouts opening, which I like. I think the other thing with that, though, that I would say is delay the, I don't know if the farms, but you got, before you put the stable down, you got the upgrades. And that delays you a little bit. Now, that might pay off just fine for you because you have those upgrades and he doesn't. But if you're going to go for aggression, getting that stable down like ASAP. You really want to, like, get the timing on it, but it should work out. Building spearmen and militia, so he's going infantry here, which is a little surprising. I wouldn't expect to go infantry against an archer civ like Vietnamese, but maybe did he scout the? Oh no! Don't go under the TC. No timeline. He did scout the stable. Maybe he's making an active choice after that. That would be surprising to me, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh, they're moving way up. Sorry about that. Slurping there. I just took a drink. That came through the microphone as well. But these, now when you see these, I really, like, this is where, like, quick, small walling, we call it quick walls, but small walling needs to be what you do. Yeah, the houses, and just find any place you have an exposed villager and get them behind a wall. ASAP. ASAP. You're going to have your scouts, and then I'd be trying to get a range down as well. That's easier said than done. Not quite a good fight here, I don't think. Still haven't lost a villager. Oh, as I say that. Against men-at-arms in... Oof. That hurts. Now we're 3 vills behind here. Little rough. What's our next move? See, because we built the blacksmith and didn't use it, which I don't think I disagree with the not upgrading the scouts, but that wood could have been used to build a archery range. Just some skirms, like standing here in your under your TC range, could help defend during that, or even just an archer or 2. Oh, I wish these guys would go to a lumber camp. Whole lot going on right now, that's for sure. Red got going on back here at home. He's texting me. Oh, Brian texted. You don't have to repair this either. But you do have him distracted. Not the worst thing ever. No military yet. We are on gold. Maybe we're flanking Castle Age? That's difficult with having this pressure in your face. I also built an archery range and never used it either. And he's got his spearman guarding nothing at the moment. I guess his berries would make sense at the time, but he is a little ahead of you in the search for Castle Age, Rez. The market will be a nice advantage if you get that down. Walling to the TC here, I like that as well. You can keep this Sakat your gold safe if he has to go through your TC to get to it. Could be in a good spot. That could help you quite a bit. Castle Age right around the corner for you guys. Build count is difference here is basically just the KD. So jumping in here with the scouts, I like this. Oh, and he just had him on defensive stance, so he does fight back a little bit, but you clear it up. So your base is clear now. Base is clear. What's the thought? Thought probably here is Castle Age. Cleared up your base. You can take a deep breath a little bit and go. Ooh, is there some market usage? Do I have that turned off? Page up. Market, buy, sell. Yes, sold the stone, bought the food. And clicks up first. Ooh, this is good. This is good. That's good. That's good. Now with selling the food, selling the stone, you're not going to be setting up. You're not going to be setting up TCs as easily. Now you can buy it back. That is always possible. It'll be a little bit more difficult. Yeah, well, high beyond gold, so we'll see. We're just going to go knights or elephants. Oh, I'd love elephants. Remember, Vietnamese elephants are good. Really good. A couple battle elephants. I think knights are the more simple choice. Probably better, but... Cancel it? Ooh, okay, there's the archery range. Alright. Alright, so maybe it's not elephants. Maybe it's not elephants. What's this guy building? A second barracks! So he's gonna commit to infantry. He wants Dravidian infantry. Now they have some sort of bonus to infantry, don't they? Does Woot Steel affect their infantry, I think? Medical core is like elephant regeneration. But these stables... not good. And going into archers, I like this. I like this. You have to swap over archers. You want to get crossbow when you're building archers in Castle Age. If you've got the res to keep them producing, get that crossbow first. When you're trying to produce, crossbow before bodkin, not bodkin. Yeah, crossbow before bodkin when you're trying to get production, because crossbows train a little bit faster than archers, so you get that first when you're producing. But then, yeah, there it is. But then bodkin gives you, crossbow gives you faster production. I think of some HP. Let me double check the HP. It gives you production in one attack, and bodkin gives you one attack in one range. So if you've already got a bunch of them, you prioritize bodkin. So, yeah, so it's some HP. Okay. Gives you, otherwise... Oh, wait, no attack, just range. Get that backwards? Why didn't they go up? The attack not even change? I thought crossbow gives you attack. Does the reload time or attack... maybe it's in that. So... I learned some things. So something I need to learn that comparison. I know bodkin is attack and range. +1/+1, but he's already got +1/+1 from Fletcher. +2 and +2. So did the 4 turn into 5? Is that what I'm being dumb about? That might be what I'm being dumb about. When I was looking at the pluses, I think the 4 goes to 5. Yeah, no, it's no range. But he's going infantry. I kind of love it. kind of love it. I bet you Louis loves it too. Louis gonna see a ton of infantry and go, yes. I bet this is, and I want to hear at the end when you watch this, if when this fight happens, if it's a big fight and he's got a ton of infantry, you going, I respect it. Like you're gonna in your head have made a statement along the lines of, I kind of like that he went infantry. Let me know if I'm right or wrong about that one, Lou. I want to know. I hope it's a big clash here and you see a bunch of infantry. So, but that being said, your archers are gonna be pretty good here. Got 4 pierce armor and you've got 7 attack. Oh, missing each other though. Oh, this could be rough. This could be rough for both people. You're doing the scouting, so depending on how this fight goes. Now you're seeing it. You're seeing it. You've got TCs. Oh, you put a second TC down. He does not have one. He's got the skirms here. Garrison! Garrison! Oh, are you looking at your... Oh, you're microing down here. Garrison! Okay, you got in 3. Oh, he's killing way more. Oh, I think he got better value. 4 to 5. Okay, you're sitting there. You got the garrison now. He's gonna lose some army for this. You still have your army in a good spot. Okay, you're gonna have to pay attention to the scrims. Oh my god, this is so tense. There's so much going on right now. Oh, you got defense at home and attack forward. Yes, into the eco. Into the eco. Oh, the res floating. But that's all right. Focus. And this is fine, even if you lose this army. A little micro though. If you can kill those skirms, you can keep it going. Oh, so much damage. But fighting back at home, running the villas back. This is perfect. You're okay. You're doing way more damage now. Oh, this is great. This is great. Fighting here. Oh, he's under your TC, but you've got a bunch of garrison, and you've got your attack upgrades, so he's going to take some damage. The Knight coming out's a good call for the skirms, but you can't lose it for nothing in here. Oh, that's rough. And then the scout comes in to help with the skirms down here. If the Knight could have gone forward to help with those skirms. No, but you're clearing up this space here. So you're going to be way ahead in villagers, but behind in army. But you're going to be clearing up this army. This should be interesting. This should be interesting as you go here. You've still got villagers going. Both sides here. He's got a great food income, but nothing else. Oh no, he cleared up back at home, so he cleared. Now you just got to clear on this side. A couple archers. And the Knight to fight. Oh, and he's clicked on the mining camp, so he's going to lose these guys unless he pays attention. He's probably trying to sort out his army, his economy back home. And you'll be clearing this up. And get back going. And then we need to see the production again. Yes. Keep the crossbows. Keep making the crossbows. I'd love to see ballistics. I'd love to see ballistics come in, get a university down with all that floating wood. Do that. Producing crossbow and knights. Crossbow knights combo here is great. If you can just keep the knights around, big army of crossbow with some knights added in, like 4 or 5 knights like this, to fight against the skirms. When he masses the skirms up, you're going to be in a great position. And at this point too, res collected is almost even with both damages to each other. Great pickup here on the armor as well. If we think about this from a knight perspective, 2 pierce armor versus the skirms do 3 damage. Actually, he has no upgrades for them, so it doesn't matter. This doesn't matter too much against the skirms. It'll matter in the melee fights. That's funny. Of course, I'd go to make the point. But if he were to get 1 upgrade, then you'd have him covered here. Oh, we need to pull the knights back. Great micro. Great micro. Little focus, little focus. Pulling it back, pulling it back. Send the knights around. Keep them out of range of the halbs. Not halbs, pikemen. And he can't do much damage here as long as you've got your TCs. Ballistics. Oh, another TC too. Protecting the stone and the wood eco over here. And you're in a great spot here. If he has to dive for this stuff, he's losing a ton for just idle eco right now. We need to keep the crossbows producing, though. All this res, we need to keep those crossbows producing. We'll be clearing this up way faster, too. I think... Oh, and none on food. Okay, because there's garrison here. Got some crossbows in here that getting out would be helpful as well. You might be feeling that lack of ballistics here. And there comes the university because you were feeling that. Yep. And res collected. You're getting up ahead now. Gotta pull back again. Oh, gotta pay attention. But if we kept crossbow production going here, it'd be a lot better. I think you're doing a really good job. 3 TCs and the pressure you've been under. Keeping producing when you had the food. You don't have that right now, so you just... Yes, there it is. Realized you weren't producing. I think some... I think if we kept that going on it, you'd be clearing that up way faster. Okay, now we're getting those down. Got the wood, get some farms down, perfect. Saying that right as you were doing it too. And then now you're feeling like being in a decent spot army-wise right here. The other guy is almost full trash. Got some long swords. And adding in an armored elephant, so he's going. This guy is aggressive. You're having to play some pretty good defense. And I really like the extra TCs here. I think this would be a different game if you didn't have these TCs protecting this other eco. Regardless of the production out of them, like it's been hard for you to do it because you only have so many on food. Just the fact that you've protected the eco from the infantry push is huge. Is huge. You got your knights coming around here. Running around. Gotta be careful not to engage with those pikes. Getting an idea where he's at. He's really limited on his eco. This wood line is very, very exposed. Have to pay attention to that, but yeah. Keep the crossbows producing. Fully upgraded. I'm missing 1 armor, but that's fine. I'm not too worried about that. I'd love to see more farms from these guys, but they're not making farms. I know what they're doing. That is 19 villagers. T90 says use 10. Juice says screw that. I want 20. He's going to send the 20th one too. He's going to be extra certain. But we're going forward. And is it placed yet? Scouting around, getting an idea. And we're going to go right here. We're going to go right here. I wouldn't want to put it right next to the siege workshop, but you see it. You see his army forward. You take these vills and you just push them. If these guys attacking the infantry, you could just leave them there. A little bit. Oh, even micro. Perfect. And then send the knights at the elephants, and you're in a great spot. Oh, don't back up. Go in. Go forward. Focus the halbs, pikes if you can. You got vills here too. This is gonna be a tough push. Vills coming down along this side. Cleared them up. And the TC even helping. And you're in a great spot. And before, oh, I wanted the TC drop I wanted the castle drop so bad. That would be great. Store this match as a CAD Capture HD replay file. We played back without having the game open and are patch independent. Interesting. That's a new thing in Capture Age. But what a game. Sorry, I got distracted. This guy, peak APM, peak floating resources, peak worker efficiency, but you got the win. I think your strategy was just better. The switch into crossbow after the scouts, adding in knights. Like if you didn't add knights back in these fights, you weren't killing these elephants. Like you can't take those fights with the skirms around. So he definitely needed to get skirm upgrades as well. You might have been able to take the fights, but killing the elephants would have been very difficult because of their high pierce armor. But man, I would have loved to see the castle drop right here, and you'd have denied this gold and bid on the TC. Oh, would love to seen it. Would love to seen it. Now let's go into statistics. Take a look. Yeah, military advantage is the big one here. Economy coming, doing well in the KD, almost 2 KD. Good defense. Good defense. He had more army than you. You just defended through it. Built up an army, took fights here. This was these fights at each other's bases, probably defending while he killing villagers from each other. And then what was the total eco KD? Even, absolutely even eco KD wise. I love it. I love it. I love it. Army high is almost the same. And then yeah, he was slightly higher on wooden gold, wooden food. Way more food collected actually because your farmers were so idled by those infantry. But you collected more gold and were way more effective. Gold gained, gold spent. Spent way more. Interesting. Does it show res damage in? No, I thought it showed it in one stuff like total value destroyed. Oh, that just in the that just like when I just select army, skeleton taken. Nah, it's not in here, but I thought it was somewhere. If you guys remember, let me know. Watch. But society, yeah, and that was good game, good game. And this guy was a lot. This guy was faster than you through the beginning, but you held just fine. Nice work. He had that peak. Was really clicky with his military. That's where the advantage was. But what a game! I'm gonna get this one posted. That was a good one. Thanks for sending it, Lou. Want to cast more? So if you guys play, send them my way. Happy to cast them. See you in the next one.